What's up everyone, it's Dave from the Medal of Honor channel, and this is just a short video called Oops, I Fucked Up. Just a little repair from what happened last week. If you watch my shows regularly, you might have noticed last week I posted a video. It was just a vinyl update, talking about new records that I'd recently bought. And in one album review, or one album that I was talking about in my collection, actually this one right here, I guess I didn't pay attention in my editing, and the volume shot up, and basically the background music, which was my own music, so that's kind of cool, but it overpowered everything that I was saying about this album. It did slowly go down, and by the next album, halfway through the next album, I think it was at a normal volume again. But I didn't realize that I was in a rush to get it uploaded onto YouTube, didn't pay enough attention when I was editing, and didn't find out till later that night when I was watching it on YouTube. Interestingly enough, I had several of my friends in the vinyl community who commented with, "Great show, Dave, you fucking dicks." Now one of you said, "Hey Dave, something's wrong with the volume on this one." A couple of people who are my regular viewers did say something, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. At that point I already knew it, and I was like, fuck, it's already there. So I just wanted to take a real quick video and talk about the one record, because I thought it was one of the most interesting records. One of the ones that I added to my collection, and it was this one. This is a Metallica album. This is called Flintstones and Jetsons. No idea why they decided to call it that. It's a very bizarre name. This is a bootleg live recording. It is from the Master of Puppets tour. This came out in 1987. It was actually recorded in 1987, and that's really interesting because the company that put it out is called Typhoon Records, T-A-I-F-U-N, Typhoon or Typhoon, I'm guessing Typhoon. But what's interesting about this is everything on it, the cover, there's Cliff in the background. It's got a picture of Cliff playing, and then the inside has this cool little story from one of the writers for Kerrang! Magazine, talking about how he discovered Metallica and how he got to follow them over the years. Even spent 2 days on the road with Metallica during their heyday on the Master of Puppets tour, and actually had to go check himself into a sort of a Betty Ford kind of place, kind of dry out after 2 days. 2 days, so much alcohol, he had to go dry out somewhere. But anyway, but yeah, everything about this, all these pictures have Cliff, and yet this recording is not with Cliff. This is recorded when Jason Newsted is in the band, and looking at the set list on here, they don't even have anything from Garage Days Revisited yet on here, so this is definitely probably makeup dates for after Cliff died, and they put Jason in the band, and of course they had to mourn a little bit and stuff. So, but yeah, it's kind of interesting because it almost seems like this would have been planned out to be an album, meant to be a live album of Cliff Burton, but instead it's Jason Newsted. They even call it on here the bass solo by Jason Newkid. They call it on here. So, and of course 1987. So I mean, we know that Cliff Burton was dead by then. Another interesting thing about this, there's actually two different versions of this album. It has the same name, and the album cover, everything is pretty much the same, but it's two different live recordings. This one is recorded in West Germany, and there's another version of this, looks exactly the same, except it's recorded in Sweden. So that's kind of interesting, very strange. But as far as live recordings go, as far as a bootleg recording, this is really good. I did talk last month. I added Slayer's Repentless Trilogy live album, which is actually put out by a record label, and it sounds like shit compared to this. This actually sounds much better. I don't know. Like I said, maybe I got a bad album. I don't know of that one, but this one, really cool. It's definitely, as long as live bands have been doing live albums officially, usually there's a lot of fakeness to it. I mean, Kiss, their first live albums, all their live albums are, half done in the studio, and most live bands do it like that. But Metallica's always been known for like their bootlegging and stuff like that, and or I guess the fans bootlegging stuff. So this is an actual live recording, and you can hear it. You can hear when one of them clicks their pedal from a clean to a dirty channel, and you can hear the volume drop out. You can hear on Master of Puppets when they do the harmonizing lead little melodic guitar solo, that the strings are just a little bit out of tune, just from, you know, wear and tear on stage. So it's not annoying. It's not like oh, I can't listen to this, it's so bad. It sounds like real. It sounds like back in the day, like the way bands used to sound live. Remember live bands? It's been a while, I know. But anyway, just really cool stuff on this. And I had never heard of this before. My record dealer, my dealer actually, he sent me a message. Said, hey man, I got this thing, you want this? He actually dropped it off to me here at the tattoo shop. Yeah, I didn't have anything, I hadn't heard of this before, and didn't have anything like it in my collection. Super cool. Of course, you know, that was just in their heyday, but then again, you know, adding Jason, very different vibe, I'm sure. I would really love to hear the same production, but with Cliff. I guess it's out there, actually. There's plenty of bootlegs out there. But anyway, really cool album. Just wanted to throw that in there. Again, sorry about the fuck up last time with the, hopefully I don't do that again. But if I do, just say, hey Dave, you fucked up the volume again. Anyway, that's it for now. And 6 records coming up probably tomorrow. Till next time, horns up, lounge.